I'm Charles McCain. The book I'm going to review now is The Longest Patrol, a U-Boat Gunner's War. And it's by Gregory Owen, who lives in Virginia. But he was, the story is about this young man in the Carl Bauman, who is the U-boat gunner, who lives now in Virginia, and really cooperated very much in the writing of this book. It's one of the few books in English by or about a German enlisted man on a U-boat, and it's quite fascinating because it goes to the kind of details that you wouldn't really think about his experiences. He's on the longest patrol a U-boat takes. The U-boat is finally sunk. He's captured by the Americans, but he's sick. He's been in the hospital because he's been shot. And the Americans take him to England and they patch him up. And so he's very grateful to the Americans. He becomes a prisoner of war. He's working on farms in Virginia, and he likes it so much after the war he eventually comes back and settles there. The one thing in this book that I laughed out loud when I read was that the company that obviously makes these rings, like high school rings and college rings, would come around to POW camps and sell rings to the prisoners that would say, camp, so-and-so, POW. You're like, you wanted to buy one of those? And I have tried to find these on eBay, and I haven't found one yet, but I eventually will. And that just struck me as the most unusual detail in any book about prisoners of war in America I have ever read. So I give this book 4 stars, The Longest Patrol, a U-Boat Gunner's War.